Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing fabulous today. Today here in Pennsylvania, it is a very brisk, chilly, beautiful fall day. I love the fall. It's like my favorite time of year. The leaves are starting to change and the colors are so vibrant. So I don't know where you all are, but if you're on the East Coast, you know what I'm talking about with the leaves and how beautiful they get, and just how fall weather is just so awesome. So, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Teresa Cantley, and I am a marketing and business development coach. And I wanted to just take a few minutes today and talk a little bit about, every once in a while, you're going along and you're like so inspired and motivated, and you got so much stuff you got to do, and then you kind of get into like a little bit of a bad mood. And you kind of get into a little bit of a slump, or you lose your mojo. And sometimes it's hard to get back, and it's hard to get it back again and keep moving. And other times you can snap right out of it, in 2 seconds. But it's the times when you can't really snap out of it right away. What do you do? I get asked this question a lot. As I said, I am a marketing and business development coach, and I work a lot with people who are small business owners, people who are trying to figure out, what they want. They want to start a business, they have an idea, and they're not really quite sure how to get it started and how to move forward. And then other people who have a business and they're kind of stuck, and they have their business set and they have things, already in place, but they just can't figure out how to move forward. So I help, both of those types of people. Entrepreneurs who are like ready to go, a lot of people who just left corporate America, which is my story. I left corporate America after 18 years being in marketing, and decided, to be an entrepreneur. It was something that was always inside of me. I always had this feeling in my gut that, I want to do something amazing with my life, and I want to do something amazing to help people, because I have such a passion to help people be creative, to tap into their creativity. So it's exactly what I did. I left corporate America, and that's what I started to do. So anyway, enough about that. So going back to how do we get out of a slump? And like I said, I get asked this question a lot, because when you own your own business, or whether you're a mom, a stay-at-home mom, or you're in corporate America, or you have your own business, you do have periods where you just don't feel inspired. You lose your mojo, and you kind of fall into a little bit of a slump. And you got to figure out how to snap yourself out of it. So I have a couple tips for you today, things I use in my own life, and also things that I've coached people that I work with on how to pull yourself out of that. And they're really, really easy tips, but they're really, really helpful. So tip number 1. So the first thing that I do in my own practice is get moving. So as soon as I start to feel that slump, as soon as you start to feel your energy going, recognize it first. Don't let it drag. Recognize it. Get up, get moving. Put your sneakers on, or go out in your high heels, whatever you can do, but get moving. So go for a walk. Always helps to get outside if you can. Go for a walk, get the oxygen flowing, get your blood pumping, run up and down the stairs, just get up from your desk, stretch, move around, whatever you can do. Just to get that energy flowing, to get that energy back, to feel excited. And as soon as you start moving, and this is one of the things, I talk about in other videos, is the things that you do in the beginning of your day to get your energy going, to stay productive. Well, one of the things is exercise. But exercise also gets those endorphins flowing, which puts you in a better mood, which is helpful when you're falling into a slump. So first thing you want to do is get moving right away. Get outside, move around. If you can't get outside, run up and down your stairs, run around your family room, run around your office. Everybody will think you're crazy, but that's okay. You're different, you're unique, and unique is beautiful. So, but just get up, get moving. Like, just whatever you need to do. Okay. Not that you have to like break into like, major cardio or anything, but just move around. Second thing that actually goes with that is get yourself a good list of like a go-to list of music that gets you pumped, gets you rocking, gets you rolling. If you saw my list, it's actually kind of all over the place. It's a mixture of hip hop to jazz music to oldies to Motown to, I mean, it's kind of all over the place. But everybody's got either one song or a list of songs, or maybe you have a favorite group. If you still listen to CDs, you might have your favorite CDs. You might even have your favorite record if you still have a record player. Or, you know what, go with the modern stuff. Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, whatever you use. Get yourself some good tunes. You're getting moving, so you can always put your earphones in, your earbuds in, get out there, start walking, have your tunes going. You feel great, okay? So those are two things that you can do to get yourself kind of out of that slump and get going. Third thing, which you can write it down if you have paper around you, okay? Or you can just think about it. So think about it while you're moving, while you're exercising, while you got your tunes grooving on. But think about, what are the things in your life that you're grateful for? When we start expressing gratitude, you can't be grateful and be in a bad mood. It just doesn't happen. So you can't sit there and like say that you're grateful for things and be grateful and really feel that gratitude and be in a bad mood and be negative. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. It's just like, maybe it's like a universal law that just doesn't go with the universal laws or whatever, but you can't do it. So start thinking about the things that you're grateful for. Start thinking about the things that you give gratitude for. So it could be, I'm so grateful for the coffee that I had this morning, or I'm so grateful for the delicious sandwich I just had, or I'm so grateful for these amazing music I'm listening to, or whatever. I'm grateful for all the blessings that God has given me in my life. When you start expressing gratitude, and gratitude could also, just back up for a second, gratitude could also be sending a text to somebody that you care about, that you just want to say, hey, I just wanted to say, hi, I hope you're having a great day, and I just wanted to thank you for your friendship. You mean a lot to me, and I just wanted to let you know that. So that could be another expression of gratitude. But when you start to express gratitude and you start to give thanks, prayer, meditation, a text message, it just immediately lifts your energy. I don't care how bad of a mood you're in or how sad you are, or because I've experienced it myself. As soon as you could just be feeling so like my day is junky, like I just feel sad, nothing's going my way. And as soon as you start to say to yourself, I choose to see this situation, or I choose to, at this point in time, I choose to just let go of the sadness. I choose to see this situation that I'm in differently. I choose to not be in a slump. And you say, I am so very grateful for my children, my beautiful children. I am so very grateful for running water in the house. I am so very grateful to have heat in the house because it's freezing outside. And the more you start to say it, you can just feel your energy start to lift and lift and lift. So if you're outside walking, or you're walking around your house, or you're walking around the office, or whatever you're doing, you're listening to some awesome music. And then on top of that, you're remembering and really feeling all the things that you're grateful for. Your energy will just lift. It just will happen. And you will start to come out of that slump. So those are 3 tips that I use in my own life, and I use them. Hey, we all have bad days, we all have bad moments. So I use them several times a week when you start to feel that coming on. But I am a very positive person by nature. But yeah, I have days. I have times where I get frustrated. So, just three things to remember. Get out there, get moving, get your tunes, get your good music, express gratitude. And then the last thing that I just wanted to talk a little bit about that I've actually started to teach people how to do, how to create, how to keep, that I also use this when I go through these times. Once I can get stationary again, I sit down and I pull out what I call my inspiration file. Some people call it inspiration stacking. Some people call it an evidence file. For me, it's just an inspiration file. And it's just a list of people who inspire me and why they inspire me. So I keep a list of different people that I read about, or different mentors of mine, and different people that I run into, different people that I meet on a daily basis, or events that happen. And I pull this file out and I look at these different things. So like I said, one is people who inspire me, who inspires me and why they inspire me. And I look at that and it helps me to remember, because what inspires me about those people is actually a reflection of the things that I have within myself. So how they inspire me and why they inspire me are things that are actually inspiring about myself. Okay, so I am very inspired by philanthropic efforts. I am very inspired about people who are extremely creative and come up with new and innovative ways to do things. And I'm just inspired about people who are just absolutely selfless. And so I go back and I take a look at my list that I keep and the information that I gather of who inspires me, and I want to inspire to be like those people, and what inspires me. And then from there, it always leads me back to, for me, and this brings everything full circle with pulling yourself out of your slump, it always brings me back to the inspiration behind my why. Why am I a marketing and development coach? Why am I doing this? Why do I love helping people so much? Why am I doing what I'm doing? So inevitably, no matter how much of a slump, I've found myself in, or how much I've struggled through something, when I do these things, especially going back and looking at that inspiration file to see, look at the people that inspire me and why they inspire me, different things that, what inspires me. So it could be, like I said, philanthropic efforts, or being able to help people just to have that aha moment where they just say, oh my gosh, that's it. That's what I want to do. That's my business idea. And they feel amazing. That inspires me. Opening the door for people, in a crowded mall or a crowded building, or opening the door and holding it, or helping someone across the street. I mean, when you see that, it's inspiring and it warms your heart. So I think about all of those things, and like I said, inevitably it brings me back to my why. And my why, that is what is inside me. That's my core. So whatever slump I'm in, or whatever, when I start to feel that lack of motivation, when I do all of these different steps, especially when I take a look at my inspiration file, it always brings me back to my why. Why, the whole purpose behind my message and my mission, and what I want to do to help other people. So I do believe when you do these things, it will bring you back to your why. And whatever your why is in whatever you're doing, it will bring you back there. And then you're just going to feel great. And you're going to say, I was in a bad mood? Really? Was I in a bad mood? Because I don't remember being in a bad mood. And you forget what you were in a bad mood about. And you may look at it and say, oh, that was really silly. I don't know why I felt like that. Or, you know what? It's okay. I can let that go. I can let that go. It doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal. So I hope these tips helped you. These are the things that I do. And by the way, with your inspiration file, you can collect, I collect when like I said, when I read something, or I'll take notes, or when something amazing happens that inspires me, I'll jot some notes down about it, and I just keep it all in this file so I can pull it out when I need it. So again, I hope that these tips helped you, and I hope that the next time you're in a slump that you remember these things and try them. And if you're looking for more great tips, some awesome resources, jump on over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me. And soon, coming soon, I have a whole new series that I'm going to be launching on how to brainstorm out all your ideas, how to set your goals, and how to create your daily to-do list to make sure that you get things done and that you can move yourself even closer to your ideas and your goals. So again, I hope that these tips helped you, and look for more great information coming soon. So have a wonderful, blessed, beautiful, crisp fall day, and I will see you soon. Take care.